Hey, what is up, guys? Marv Talks Wrestling here, and welcome to another Raw review and results. Results and review. Today we are covering the Monday Night Raw of February 1st of 2016. So to kick off the show, we had Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman speaks about the Wyatt family and how they screwed Brock Lesnar out of the main title picture by eliminating him at the Royal Rumble. Heyman then goes on to claim Brock Lesnar will overcome the odds and be victorious at Fastlane. After Heyman starts After Heyman starts roasting Dean Ambrose comes out. Ambrose then goes on to say how much he wants a WWE World Heavyweight Championship and how he would even fight his own brother for it, which, of course, is Roman Reigns. He then explains how he's gonna get his ass kicked by Brock Lesnar, because, Brock Lesnar's a beast. The segment ends with Ambrose telling Lesnar he's going to WrestleMania, and Lesnar just looked at him and laughed. And then Dean Ambrose just walks out. Our first match was Kalisto versus Rusev. United States Champion Kalisto goes up against Rusev in a non-title match with Alberto Del Rio at ringside. During Kalisto's entrance, it was announced Del Rio would get his rematch for the United States Championship at Fastlane. This battle was taken outside after Kalisto Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. After Kalisto performs the Hurricane Rana on Rusev, Kalisto wins by count out. Our second segment, this one was a backstage segment. So Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are just having a conversation, and Stephanie McMahon comes out. She starts rubbing Roman's defeat in his face. Stephanie then announces the main event for Raw, which is Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns going against the New Day. Stephanie then goes on about how together Dean and Roman stand tall, but divided they will fall. Our third segment is another backstage segment, but for the Divas. While Brie Bella's talking about her sister's surgery, her sister Nikki Bella, of course, Charlotte comes out saying how it could have been her who injured Nikki in the first place. And then she goes on about how she's going to be the next longest reigning Divas champion. I'm praying, to be honest, we don't see Charlotte versus Nikki, because honestly that rivalry was so dull, and the only reason I rooted for Charlotte was because I didn't want to see Nikki holding the Divas Championship. Our second match, the Usos versus Heath Slater and Curtis Axel. Lillian Garcia botched by saying the Usos were Grammy award-winning tag team of the year. Even if it were the Grammys, it would be total bullshit, since the Usos are highly overrated and undeserving of the Tag Team of the Year award. Anyways, this is your usual piss break match. The match ends with Jay hitting the splash on Adam Rose, so, no surprises there. Our fourth segment, Miz TV with special guest the phenomenal AJ Styles. The Miz finally introduces his guest without getting interrupted. The Miz is, ironically, the Miz keeps interrupting AJ Styles while he's trying to speak. So, after... I feel bad for AJ. This poor legend, he comes to WWE and this is how he's treated. Shameful. So after the Miz keeps babbling about how AJ will never survive in WWE, AJ just beats up the Miz. I'm hoping this isn't a rivalry because AJ deserves so much better. I fear AJ will soon just turn into another guy, another mid-carder that nobody cares about. Our third match, Brie Bella versus Charlotte. Brie Bella, accompanied by Alicia Fox, goes up against Divas champion Charlotte, accompanied by Ric Flair, in the non-title match. I'm so sorry. What really pissed me off was that, so you guys know how in every match there's like a hashtag in the top left of the corner, and that's how you talk about the match on social media. So the hashtag of the match was, of course, Total Divas. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting. But Brie counters the figure 8 into a roll-up pin and gets the victory. Like I said before, I hope WWE doesn't make this an official rivalry since, I'm actually personally sick of the Bellas. Our fourth match, Big Show versus Eric Rowan. Big Show, after his 23rd turn, literally his 23rd turn, look it up if you don't believe me. He takes on the Wyatt family member. He takes on Wyatt family member Eric Rowan. This match was short. Big Show chokeslams Rowan and gets the win. After the match, the Wyatt family assaults the Big Show. This goes on for about 5 minutes, and it ends with Rowan and Strowman double slamming the Big Show on steel steps. Fifth match, Titus O'Neil versus Tyler Breeze. Your typical mid-card match. I don't know who Tyler Breeze pissed off to see where he is now, but whatever. I didn't expect much from this match. Titus wins after he hits the Clash of the Titus on Breeze. Fifth segment, another backstage segment. This one involves Triple H confronting Brock Lesnar. They just go over what's to come at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, I'm not used to talking that much. Sixth match, Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. Two great wrestlers, of course. They get stuck in the mid-card. But really, is there a surprise? In the early going, Ziggler goes for a super kick, but then Owens dodges. This was actually a pretty decent match, to be honest. Ziggler reverses the pop-up powerbomb into a zigzag and gets a pinfall victory over Owens. Out of rage, Owens throws a folder at Michael Cole and slams down JBL's hat. Our seventh match, Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. A once-in-a-lifetime match. Okay, I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. But seriously, I'm glad to finally see some talent, some female talent. Even though they face each other countless times, I don't mind, since they're actually talented. Before the match started, Naomi and Tamina come out to confront Sasha Banks about her leaving Team Bad. Naomi and Tamina then announced they will be on Sasha's corner during the match. Wow. As if there wasn't enough of Team Bad already. Maybe I'm being too harsh, because Naomi, she's not bad. She's not bad at all. She's actually pretty entertaining. She's pretty good on the mic. But, I'm just tired of seeing, her and Sasha together as one. So, as Becky Lynch and Sasha were fighting outside, Team Bad implodes. Becky assists Sasha in taking on Team Bad. Is this a resurrection of Team Bay? I don't know, maybe. The crowd is left chanting, NXT, NXT. Our seventh segment. Alright, I'm sorry. This one was an interview. Renee Young interviews Jericho about this match with AJ Styles. Jericho said he still hasn't forgotten about the match. Although the desired outcome didn't happen for Jericho, he still respects AJ Styles. I hope they clash again in the future, because honestly, those are two great stars. Our eighth and final segment, another funny segment between R-Truth and Goldust. They would actually make a pretty good tag team. It reminds me of Booker T and Goldust, except R-Truth would be a lot funnier. So Goldust, he's still trying to convince R-Truth to tag with him, and I really hope they do, because they seem to be having a lot of chemistry. So our eighth and final match, The New Day versus Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. The New Day take on Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose in Bootyham. Paul Heyman joins commentary before the match. The New Day cut a promo against The Rock. Ambrose and Reigns get the victory after New Day. Ambrose and Reigns get the victory over New Day after Ambrose hits Biggie with Dirty Deeds. Shortly after the match ends, Brock Lesnar comes out and the New Day attack Reigns and Ambrose from the distraction. While Reigns was dealing with the New Day, Brock Lesnar hits the F5 on Dean Ambrose to end the show. And that is it today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys enjoy, please leave a like. Please subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it so much if you guys supported this channel as much as you can. I'm trying to grow because, really, I'm pretty much stuck at 3 subscribers at this point. But, everyone starts at the bottom. But seriously, if you guys can support me as much as you can, I would greatly appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell someone, share this video. But really, leave a comment if you guys want me to, I don't know, just leave a comment on something. If you guys want, really, it's not obligated. But I hope you guys enjoyed and have a beautiful day. Goodbye.